Feels great. I think guys are excited for the season to start, but got a couple more games to kind of clean a couple things up, get used to more of the systems, and just get that compete level back up and high.
Is it close? Do you feel like I mean, imagine we're kind of into this point of the preseason, but feel like you're pretty much there?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's a little weird. I've only played a game and a half, so I think tonight will be another great game for me to get my, everything going. My feet going, my brain, more aware out there. Get that compete level up for me, and ultimately get those 2 points. They're big. Coming off a great preseason, going into the season, you want to feel great. So, for me, I feel good. I'm having a lot of fun. My body feels great, so I'm ready to get this thing going.
Andy was just talking about the identity of this team. One of the components would be speed. We haven't typically sort of seen the Calgary Flames or sort of looked at that team as a fast team, but with the system, maybe the change defensively, but also the personnel in here, do you start to think that maybe this team is a little bit more built for the speed game?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of fast guys in the room, but I think ultimately for us is moving the puck fast, creating that speed. As D-man, you want to get up, you want to get the puck to the forwards as fast as you can, get them going north. Our transition game needs to be a lot faster and force the forwards to be fast, because we know they can play fast. And I think there's a lot of guys in that room that want to play fast and catch guys on a bad change or catch guys sleeping or being lazy and stuff like that. So for us, that's what it's about as D-man, getting those pucks as fast as we can to those forwards and creating that speed.
So it is kind of a combo of system
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
personnel.
both for sure, absolutely.
As a D-man, though, it seems like that would be right in your wheelhouse. I mean, in terms of making sure you're playing quick, but also allowing you that chance to kind of be part of that next wave of offense, too.
Absolutely. I think, Husky's been big on that. Even in practices, we've been, shooting the puck a lot more, getting up in the rush in practice, and I think that's big. I mean, if in the NHL right now, you see a lot more, D creating a lot more offense, getting up in the rush. I think for us, it's about the reads, as D partners, you can join in the rush, I can stay back, and, it's about just creating that offense as D and being good partners to each other. One guy's got to break it out, but the other guy can join, and just making those reads, and I think that's big for our team because, you have 6 D-men that want to be up in the rush at all times.
How much does zone versus man help in offense? We kind of think of it as purely in the defensive zone, but how does that affect sort of play in the neutral zone and in the offensive zone?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. It's different. The zones, sort of taking some time to get used to. I think for some guys, it's just a different system. It's a little bit more passive at times, but you still want to create, killing plays as fast as you can. And getting the puck, like we said, up to the forwards, and then creating that fourth man, that D-man to jump up in the rush. That's huge for us, but we have to be able to kill those plays as fast as we can, or we'll just keep guys to the outside and not let them create those grade 8 chances in the slot.
You already sort of said it, but all 6 guys have the green light to get up there and play.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think there's no one guy that really wants to be, a true stay-at-home D-man. I mean, we can all play D back there. We all know how to play a good, solid D, but everybody wants to get up there and create some offense, I think. Especially in our division, we got a tough division. We got a lot of guys in this division that, a lot of teams in this division that can score goals and generate a lot of offense. So, we got to compete with those teams and create just as much offense as those teams. And, I mean, you can see Big Z. He wants to get up there as much as he can. And I know Tanny, everybody thinks he's a, true stay-at-home D-man, but he can create a lot of offense up there. He's still got a lot of foot speed. He gets up there in the rush. And, I truly believe that all 6 guys get up there and have the green light to get up there.
For you, can you compare the differences for this year where you're learning about a new pace of play compared to last year where you're on a new team, you're adjusting to new surroundings and a whole other different style of play? How would you describe those differences from last year to this year in terms of where you're at in the preseason now?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of guys just feel a lot looser, longer leashes. Like he said, the green light to get up there. But we just have to be smart about it. I don't think there's not too much of a difference other than a lot of guys just, being on longer leashes and having, maybe a lot more fun or fresh starts or however you want to put it. But everybody just has a great feeling around this, around the locker room this year. And I think everybody's just a little bit more excited to get things started this year.